Greetings and welcome to all the students and parents across India. We are all in one super coaching where we are doing a parallel virtual schooling system for all the subjects from standard 6 to standard 12. For all the syllabi also we are taking classes. Please watch the following video and register your comments and feedback in the comment box. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe with bell icon and share these videos with your friends and relatives and help us. Thank you. Please watch the video.
Welcome. Welcome to all parents and students. I am Suja Philip again. Actually, we are dealing with the topic CBSE grade turn physics electricity. So 2 sessions are over. Now this is the 3rd session. Here I am going to discuss with an important topic, Ohm's law. The topic is very important and the topic is very simple, but you may get a lot of application level questions in that. Okay. Now, I want to share one of my experience with you. After teaching in grade and grade 12, after teaching Ohm's law, if I ask the definition, what is Ohm's law? Usually I get the answer in the following way. Most of the children, not all the children, most of the children say like that. Ohm's law states that voltage is directly proportional to the current, or for some other students, Ohm's law states that current is directly proportional to the voltage. Do you think that that statement is correct? So according to you as a student, you might think that everything is correct. Voltage is directly proportional to current. Current is directly proportional to voltage. But according to examination point of view, this definition is not correct. That is why some of you are not getting higher grade because the mark will be reduced. So when some definitions are asked, like what is Ohm's law or define Ohm's law, so you have to write the exact statement according to the textbook. The statements, all the definitions, all the statements, not only Ohm's law, you have to reproduce the same statement exactly according to what is written in the book. So this is what I want to point it out. So now I am going to teach you little bit something about Ohm's law. So V is equal to IR. That is a fundamental relation of electric circuits. That's a relation between voltage and current, where R is called the electrical resistance of the conductor. So the fundamental relation of electric circuit is V is equal to IR. V is the potential difference, I is the current, and R is the resistance. Now the unit of resistance. The unit of resistance is Ohm, the unit of resistance. That is a scientist name. And the symbol is represented like this. See this one. Now, formula for R. If V is equal to IR, R is equal to V over I. That is V divided by I. Then we are going to write Ohm. We are going to write Ohm in terms of unit of voltage and unit of potential difference and unit of current. That means in terms of units, unit of resistance is Ohm, unit of potential difference is volt, and unit of current is ampere. Therefore, Ohm is equal to volt divided by ampere, or Ohm is equal to VA raised to minus 1. All these are important. All these equations, relations, everything is important. So many equations are and the relation between units are coming in this lesson as well as the other lessons also. So all these study by heart. Okay. Now another important point in Ohm's law, that is a graphical representation of Ohm's law. So this also sometimes it is confusing that where is a position of I and V. So here I have drawn two graphs. One is IV graph and second one is VI graph. So what's the difference between these two? In the first graph, I is on the y-axis and V is on the x-axis. Okay. Then in the second graph, V is on the y-axis and I is on the x-axis. But in these two cases, the graph is a straight line passing through the origin. Okay. So this proves that voltage is directly proportional to current. So here, if voltage is directly proportional to current, means the graph shows that it is a straight line passing through the origin. That means V is equal to IR. The formula is satisfied. Okay. Now you understood the relation between V and I. That is V is equal to IR and R is called the resistance of the conductor used. Here something important. What is the difference between a resistor and a resistance? That is very important. Difference between a resistor and a resistor. Resistor and a resistance. A resistor is an object of some conducting material having resistance of desired value. I repeat, a resistor is an object of some conducting material having resistance of desired value. Then what is a resistance then? Resistance is its electrical property. It is a property. Resistance is a property. Resistance is its electrical property due to which it opposes the current. Resistance opposes the current. That is the electrical property. Resistance is an electrical property, that is, it opposes the direction of flow of electrons or direction of current.